Ever stared up at those blinding operating room lights?
The doctor tells you to count backwards. 10, 9, 8, and boom, total blackout before you even hit 5. But what is actually happening in your body right at that moment?
Now, you might be thinking, oh, I'm just asleep. Nope, not even close. Anesthesia is a way more complex state. You are completely unconscious, totally immobilized, absolutely pain-free, and your memory completely wiped.
To understand this medical miracle, in this explainer, we're going to cover 1. Boyshe Chemprosta Son. 2. От мандрагоры до случайных открытий. 3. Блокировка пути. Местная anesthesia. 4. Общая anesthesia and neuronic chaos. And 5. Хрупкий баланс спасения жизни.
Section 1. Больше чем просто сон. The complex state of anesthesia.
Think about it. Without this incredibly complex biological shutdown, modern surgery would be impossibly traumatic to survive. Surgeons rely on a strict checklist that all has to happen at once. Безсознание, meaning unconsciousness, неподвижность, absolute immobility, отсутствие памяти, zero memory, and без боли, absolutely no pain. Every single one of those switches must be flipped off.
Section 2. От мандрагоры до случайных открытий. A brief history of numbing.
Getting to this perfectly controlled shutdown state took centuries of wild and honestly sometimes deadly trial and error. Ancient healers were using things like opium and mandrake root. Fast forward to the 1840s, we discovered diethyl ether, and by the 1870s, intravenous methods finally arrived on the scene.
Okay, here is a crazy fact for you. Diethyl ether was basically a 19th century party drug. People used it for fun long before doctors noticed that people tripping on it were getting injured and feeling absolutely no pain. Talk about a light bulb moment.
And what about local anesthesia? Well, that was revolutionized when a clumsy ophthalmology intern accidentally got some cocaine right on his tongue. A totally accidental but absolutely brilliant medical breakthrough.
Section 3. Блокировка пути. Местная anesthesia. Stopping pain in its tracks.
So how do these local anesthetics actually stop pain dead in its tracks at a microscopic level? Well, pain travels as electricity. Anesthetics act like a microscopic roadblock. They bind to the neuron's membrane proteins, completely blocking positively charged particles from entering the nerve. No electrical signal getting through, no pain.
Section 4. Общая anesthesia и нейронный хаос. Shutting down the system.
But listen, for a major surgery, just numbing a spot isn't going to cut it. General anesthesia requires creating absolute neural chaos to shut down the whole system. Your waking brain right now is beautifully chaotic with interacting signals, but under general anesthesia, it goes eerily quiet. The different parts of your brain literally just stop talking to each other.
Here's the science behind it. You have these proteins called receptor gamma-Ka, or GABA-A receptors. Anesthetics basically jam those receptors wide open. This allows a massive flood of negatively charged particles to rush into the cell, completely short-circuiting the neuron so it can't transmit anything.
Section 5. Хрупкий баланс спасения жизни. The master conductor.
Maintaining this artificial deep sleep state is actually incredibly dangerous. You need a master conductor, your anesthesiologist. Because these drugs, they don't just hit your nerves. They suppress your brain, your heart, and your lungs. It requires relentless second-by-second monitoring to keep you alive.
I mean, let's not forget, early anesthetics were literal known deadly poisons, like hemlock, known as bolilol, and aconite, or aconite. Today, specialists precision mix these potent chemicals in real time, holding you safely just inches from the edge.
And honestly, mastering this delicate chemical dance is exactly what unlocks absolute medical miracles. We're talking routine C-sections, safely unblocking arteries, and pulling off incredibly complex full organ transplants.
If mastering modern poisons unlocked miracles like organ transplants, what impossible medical feats will we unlock next? Ready for your own physical transformation? Check the link below for a special discount to kickstart your journey. Let's get those results. Hope this was the perfect fuel for your brain today. If you're feeling smarter, hit that like button and subscribe for your weekly dose of insights. Thanks for watching.